It's July 1st,
It is.
2015. Welcome to our coaches call.
Yay!
We've got numbers are few, but the spirit is strong.
Yes.
So yeah, we just wanted to have a coaches call because just to remind ourselves, all of us, what a great thing we've got going,
Mm-hmm.
and it's nice to talk together and see what's working for us, and if we get some new ideas to share them. And so one of the new ideas that has come up recently, and maybe you guys have seen it, where it talks about this professionals group. And the idea is that there's a call. Is that your dog? Once a week where you get on and you just kind of talk through. And there's a document, and it's called, what does it say? Professional what? The professionals. And it talks about this meeting time on Wednesday, 7:30 in the morning, our time, or 8:30 our time, which counts out Karen and a few other people who work full time. But I was talking with Karen yesterday about this whole thing, and it's really an awesome thing that can help you. It's kind of like an IPA list on steroids, maybe. That's just kind of a way to keep track of, your actions. Because sometimes, well, a great example is just the other day, I felt like, I just kept getting so many interruptions. And I thought, I haven't done anything. But then I took out this list and looked through it, and I thought, hey, I did some good stuff today. So anyway.
We don't often give ourselves all the credit we should.
It's true. So each item on the list, and it's as many things as you can think of, is given a point value. And the points are really according to, and this came from Mary, George, and Heidi Newfer, but the points are really great because they kind of show the value of the certain things. So you know what, maybe I could share the screen. And Karen, you've got yours in front of you. Did you print it or not? Or is it on your screen yet?
I can't print it, no.
All right. I'm sharing a screen. Can you see it? Can you see this page, Karen?
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. Okay, good. And so what the call is really fun. There's a moderator, and the way Heidi and Mary talked about it, they said, we're not talking about people's ranks or anything else. We're all just health coaches, and so we all want to just get together and have what they call a round table, where each person on the call takes a couple of minutes and say what's worked well for them that week, and maybe suggestions they might have, or maybe you'll just come on and be the one wanting suggestions. But anyway, as you look down at, you can see that it's separated into phone, Facebook, email, events, and even organizational skills, which are not income producing directly, but journaling is important, planning is vital, and personal development is vital. So these things are very, very important, but they only are one-pointers because they're not directly talking with people.
So Claudia, this might be a silly question, but what is IPA?
Income producing producing activities. Yeah. And I don't even know where that came from. Do you know?
No, we've heard it knocked around for a while now.
Anyway, so tell us about how it works, how it could work.
Well, and you've done it more than I have, but there's this list that we have here, and then there's also an Excel type of thing where you can keep track of your points if you want to be kind of high-tech about it. And that's a Google Doc that we could share with you.
Yeah, we can share.
But Claudia and I are thinking that the kind of people we are, it's just nice to have this list of suggested activities on our desk in front of us to remind us of some things that we maybe haven't tried for a while, or to remember that when we did try certain things in the past, we had great success. And so why not return to some of those things? It's nice that we get more points for things that have been proven to have the most effect, producing the greater results. And I think, if anything, it just adds some personal accountability to what we're trying to do.
Right. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, and you'll notice that anything that's done with the phone has a lot more points than Facebook or even email. Those things are important, but the voice to voice and that kind of interaction that really helps people. Anyway, so that it's cool. If you know what, I will post this on our Coaches Corner, and you can take a look at it.
So what do you do? Just challenge yourself on how many points you're going to get a day?
Yeah, Sheila Favero is part of this professionals group, and she's cool. She's a little competitive.
Yay.
Yeah, and so it works really well for her. And so she's just, she's competitive against herself and other people if they want to enter in, but she's always trying to get 100 points a day or something like that. And I think it's just really fun to see how you do it. The way that I work it, which is probably not ideal, is that at the end of the day is when I look at my points. And you know what? I take my phone and I can see all the calls I've made. I can see all the emails I've sent. Texts I've sent. And then I get on my Gmail and I can see what emails I've sent. And then it brings to mind conversations I've had. And then I go through and mark. I just make my little tally sheet of all the people that I had contact with and how many points it was worth. And so it's kind of fun. It's just really kind of a fun thing. That one day that I was so distraught that I hadn't really done anything, I'd had interruptions in a doctor's appointment and everything. Hey, I added it up and I had 70 points. Holy smoke.
And even to set goals for ourselves as we go. That before the day's over, we want to get 100 points or 50 points or whatever makes sense for that particular day.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, a couple of other little things. Just keep this fun. Make this fun. Make it happy and good, and just enjoy telling people about this amazing program. There's no hurry or worry. Just talk to people. Talk to people and put in some time. Karen, I know you've got a system where do you do your hour a day at the same time every day?
After work, yeah. But today it was only a half hour. I didn't get my whole hour in. Yeah. Unless I count now.
Yeah, right.
Your education.
Okay.
Right. And if you can put more time in, you get more results. And so, it's just, and the higher the points, you get more results. So,
well, like you said, the more you talk to, the more results you get.
Yeah. Keep it easy. Can I just put a plug in for that awesome post about 100 calorie snacks? Did you put that on your page yet?
No, I have not, but I will.
Get your guns loaded, because I had 76 people.
Awesome.
To send it to them. And of those 76, a lot of them are clients. A lot of them are already on my connections list. But I've got add by lots and lots of names here, meaning my connections list, that they weren't on it. And so what a fun way. And I'm writing a personal email to each one of them. And I want to say something personal to them. So I look at Facebook and they've got little kids posted. I rave about how cute their kids are. Or if all they do is share, then I just say, oh, it's fun to keep up with you on Facebook. Just somehow to make it personal. Because I think we're after friends. We're not after clients. We're after friends. And they'll let us know they're ready.
Did you put that in your connection list then? Connection email? A little bit about that person?
In my email back to them when I sent them the stuff. Yeah. So it just says, hey, here's the list I said I would send to you. And then what I said was, if it's okay, maybe I'll keep you updated now and then. And then I said, if if you don't want me to, please let me know, no problem, or something like that, so that I gave them the out, and they can write me back and say, don't put me on any stupid list. But anyway, and so I have their permission so far. If they write me back, then I won't put them on a list. But so far, nobody's done that. And then after that, I just say, so take care, Angela, and wow, do you have cute grandkids, or something like that. Talk to you later, Claudia. So it's really simple but friendly, and it's just renewing friendship, because all these people on my Facebook are friends, so it's just kind of, hey, here's a list. It's not, here's a list, and by the way, we're having health games, and we're having this, and we're having that. I just can't do that to people. I want them to know that the friendship is solid, and that I'm not out to sell or use their address in a way that they would not want to be bothered with, So, anyway, so I love that. I love it when things like that come. So another thing, boy, keep your eyes open on Coach's Corner, because every time I see them on some of these leadership posts, I pass them on. Like Kim has one out about the importance of three-way calls. Wow, it's really great. It's a Prezi. She just made it, I think, yesterday. Anyway, I haven't put it on Coach's Corner, but I will. And just make sure you watch it. Watch those trainings, because they really excite you and inspire you. So
Wonderful.
how about you? You got something to say about self-development? Tell us, bear your testimony.
I love reading every day, and some of my reading comes with homework, with little tasks and assignments to do. When you read a book, then they like you to customize to yourself, and that's the way to make it really work.
Mm-hmm.
I've often been the type that reads a personal development book and feels so energized by it, but I don't take the time to or ask the discipline questions of how it applies to me and what I can do to improve. And that's a shame, because that's really how you make changes and improvements.
Tell him what your book is. I love this book that he was reading. 5.5 seconds.
What specific?
Well, where he said. Right.
Oh, yes. I was reading the first chapter of this book, and I love the way that this author writes. His name is, and I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but it is Matthew Mikulowicz, I would say. And in the first chapter, he tells you to stop and do your homework, right, at the end of the chapter. And then he says, okay, did you do your homework? Because if you didn't do your homework and you're not going to do your homework, give this book to somebody who can help.
Wow.
In other words, shut the book and give it away.
Give it to somebody that it can really benefit. So I love that book, and I have 3 different books going at the moment. So I kind of, who knows if that's smart or not? Probably isn't, but
I have 2 of them, David. I get kind of on one, and then I'll go on the other, and I switch back and forth.
What are you reading, Karen?
The binge one, I can't remember the
Brain Over Binge, yeah.
Yes, and 10, that's all I can think of it is 10. Anyway, you do everything 10 times more than everybody else.
Good.
Try to, but yeah.
Another book I love is Dave Blanchard's Tomorrow I Begin a New Day, or something like that. Yeah. And then the one I'm reading right now is The Speed of Trust. And it's really fun, because we heard a lot about that from Dr. A at Go Global. It's really powerful. Anyway, so I don't think there's any way we can ever overestimate how important the personal development is. If you could just get 15 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day would be wonderful. But because we're continually learning and watching these Prezis and whatever else, you don't want to waste time doing those things. And you won't see them on the income producing activity list, because they're not income producing directly, but they sure are strengthening us.
To get your head in the right place, a better place.
Anyway, well, we wanted to make this coaches training just 20 minutes long, and so we're there.
Okay.
Last words for anybody, anyhow?
No, go Rocket.
Go Rocket is right. This is
I like that.
Thanks, Karen.
Yes, you bet. Thank you guys.
Hey, thanks for
Our
being
pleasure.
on, and yep, give us a call anytime you need anything. And
You know I will.
All
all
right.
right, we're in it together.
Okay. Thanks.
See you later. Bye.